Tanse, Hininiwak, Pimicikamak. Hello, people of Cross Lake. My name is Howard Cooper and I'm running for Executive Council. And this is my presentation, I guess, through MCTV. I'm originally from Cross Lake. I grew up here. I graduated in 2000 at Otter Nelson River School. And my dad was a teacher for 25 years. But my dad left my mom, and my mom was a single mother, parent, living on welfare. And we had to do the struggles through the welfare system. So I understand how it is for people of Cross Lake, when they have struggles, when they don't have enough money for groceries the next time. The reason why we're on the welfare system so much is because we don't have no economic base here. Mommy jobs kitana no Cross Lake Pimicikamak. Now if we work together as a council and a community, kitana no to make more jobs for Pimicikamak. And that's one of my goals, is to work together as a council, manina separate, together. And if I get elected into council, that's what we'll work towards and to improve. So, but that's just a brief explanation. So I graduated in 2000. Then I worked at Family Foods with Phyllis Castell, which Phyllis Castell is an awesome person to work for, and I worked with her, and she's a good entrepreneur. So, but I worked with her while going to high school and going to school at the same time. And then I went and worked for Manitoba Hydro, and when I worked for Manitoba Hydro, I was out at Seapoesque Lake, and that's where I worked with the 4-bay crew, and that's where I learned a lot about different things about water levels and erosion and stuff like that, and other things that are happening out there because of hydro's environmental damage that's happening. So, but I also, after I worked for Manitoba Hydro, I did reports, and I reported to Bob Brennan and his mitigation team during that time in the summer. So that was a good experience. I got to experience that kind of stuff through the NFA. So then I worked at Mid-North Development, and then I worked there for 7 years, and I learned a lot of experiences there as a mechanic, and I had a lot of experiences with people there, lots of laughter with guys, and there's a great working group with those guys. After that, I moved to Thompson, and that's where I went and worked in the mine underground. Thompson Mine, the Vale Inco. I've been there for 16 years now. So I'm going to be leaving Vale Inco for the people, for my reason, because I want to lead the nation together as one and bring more jobs to Cross Lake. I want to make Cross Lake a better place for everyone. Mopoga 2 or 3 people. And I can't say I promise you, but I'm going to try my best to work towards that. And if I can't get anywhere, if I get a roadblock somewhere from any kind of people, or even the government or hydro, we're going to stand up as one. I'm going to come get you. I'm going to get you. I'm going to come get you, and you're going to stand behind me. And we're going to go together, because you're the ones that are going to vote me in. Just you, because it's up to you guys to stand up. We've stand up against hydro before. We can do it again, and we stand up against governments too. We'll be able to do it. There's a lot of things that need to be implemented in Cross Lake, such as education. The education system is going downward. The reason I say that, I've talked to other teachers around the community, and we need to improve it 110%, because we don't have a school board. We need to have a school board with every single different family member on there. Mopogo 5 same family member. Nepotism, that's what that's called. If we have an equal school board, then the decisions are going to be made properly. That's what I believe in. Transparency is the key, and we need to work on that together. And if we don't work on that together, it's not going to work. You need to work together. So education, that's another thing. Once we have a school board, we can move forward. And I was talking to kids, I was talking to parents. They told me, I met up with one of my old high school classmates, teach you that person. And this person tried to talk to administration about bullying, and apparently the bullying has got out of hand. Bullying is a big thing in our community. It causes lots of hurt towards kids. And that's when kids feel lonely, especially with the games. Video games and iPads and electronics, that kind of stuff, we need to control that with our kids too, so they can go to school and be good and know and have a good night's rest. So, but bullying needs to be addressed big time in our schools, and there's more things to be addressed. And the way we find out, Monina Nina, I'm not the one that knows. It's you guys that work in the workforce, the people out here, the people at nursing station, the people in the schools, teachers, everybody else around the community know how to do their job. And that's where you find the information. And that's where a true leader is. You lead the people with the people. You don't lead the people by yourself. You make sure they're ahead of you, not behind you, beside you. And then we move forward. That's how I'm going to work with Cross Lake. If you vote me in, and we need to have a better economic base. So I'd like to thank you for my presentation, and I hope you understand. And my vision is, in the terms of transparency, if elected as a council member, I will listen to you for the people of the nation, as well as communicate and update and report. That's what we need to do. Report. Kape. Asaki so asuak inniwak kape. Magagon tutamakugi council. Maganeke. Tante spant manana. Winnipeg sa mina spepont. Spepont. Kegonotse. Morning it's skinny then. Oh, hey, tapa samok west kanige. Oh, hey, nikisas. And Kiam. Asamina na speponu. Mochego se tutamanan. We have to stick together. We have to have transparency. And that's the key. If we don't, then what's the point of having a band office or leadership, right? What's the point of having a school if it's not run right? What's the point of having a health department if it's not run right? All these programs need to be run right. And if you vote for me on April 21st, 2023, I'm going to work with everybody in the community together as one. I don't like rumors, Nina. You need to know facts. This is a fact. This is a fact. You got to see it on paper. Don't believe people talking about one another. Utoma, fact. You write it down, you put your signature. Another thing I'm going to talk about, I have 2 minutes left, is minutes. Minutes need to be accountable in meetings, band meetings, school board meetings, staff meetings, everywhere. You need to have minutes so we can go back on these minutes. So nobody, we need to know that so people aren't lying and saying rumors. Facts, and we have to keep track of that. But Egose, vote for me, April 21st, 2023. Take care, God bless, and Egose.